Hello everyone, I'm Dewi and I'm currently taking an executive MBA at IPMI International Business School. And this is my mind mapping video for the corporate finance class with our lecturer, Professor Roy Sembel. Professor Roy Sembel has more than 40 years of balanced work experience in business and academia. He is a finance professor and former dean of IPMI International Business School, and also in the University Pelita Harapan, UMN former program director BINUS, expert advisor in University Ciputra and UKI, and also in PLN, and many more. He is also a songwriter of hymn of IPMI. So in this video, we are going to recap the 8 weeks of the corporate finance class of Professor Roy Sembel. So we start with the assignment that is the highlight of this class. The assignment is divided by 2 types. First is the group assignment, which is investment simulation. I joined with the Money group that after 8 weeks, the best cumulative stock is the BBCA with 5.7%. We have the RJR Nabisco LBO case study, movie review, event analysis, which is our group review for the Cimori stock, and the last one is a book review from Peter Lynch, One Up on Wall Street. The personal assignment are research article, effect of macroeconomy and financial performance on stock performance for PTBCA, and the last one is the mind mapping video. The first week of study, we learn about the intro to financial management. So what is financial management? Financial management is the optimal orchestration of internal and external financial resources towards significant and sustainable value creation. We learn about the objective of financial management, what to manage from capital structure to risk management, and we also learn about value creation and the goal of financial management. We are learning as well about GCG, Good Corporate Governance. We call it TARIF. So, which is transparency, accountability, responsibility, independency, and the last one is fairness. Next, we learn about the principal agent problem, which is consists of the conflict of interest, asymmetric information, and the last one is the moral hazard. There was a good theory that teach by Ramcharan that you can learn here as well. There is 5 foundations, which is first is cash, second is profit margin, third is the velocity, fourth is growth, and the last one is customer focus. Now we move to the time value of money. The concept is every single dollar today worth more than $1 tomorrow. And from that basic concept, we learn about the present value and the future value of money. Don't forget that we have rules of 72 on how to calculate the approximate years to double the money, which is 72 divided by interest rate. Next is capital budgeting. We use capital budgeting to plan investment in long-term assets with certain methods and criteria such as net present value or NPV, IRR, payback period, profitability index or PI, and from this one, then we can decide to accept or decline. The concept of capital budgeting is to estimate the expected future cash flow, evaluate the project based on capital budgeting evaluation criteria, and we can choose either accept it or reject it again. Two or more projects can be independent, which is you can choose 2 projects to do in the same time, or mutual exclusive, which is you cannot choose 2 projects in the same time. Next is the analysis of securities, which is consists of fundamental analysis, domestic and global analysis, industry analysis, company analysis, and here we can learn about the intrinsic value versus market value. So what is intrinsic value? Intrinsic value is the sum of all the company's assets minus its liabilities, and market value is the current price of the company's stock. Financial statement analysis about risk and versus return. We learn about what and how to analyze financial statement using various financial ratios. Profitability, which consists of ROA and ROE. Liquidity, current ratio and quick ratio. Activity, leverage, and market ratio. Another one is financial statement analysis about healthy or not healthy. So we check about the historical trend, getting better or worse, quality of number based on the CR and QR again, industry benchmark, above or below average, natural level, example CR above 1, and use decomposition with DuPont analysis. Next, we go to the capital structure. It is interesting for me because having high leverage or debt is sometimes very beneficial for the company in the long term. Here we learn why companies choose to have leverage and the benefit of doing it related to tax. Concept of capital is the sum of debt and equity. They are a famous theory from Modigliani and Miller regarding the irrelevance of capital structure that we learn in this class as well. Next, we learn about corporate restructuring. Still related to the capital structure, we discuss about the cash LBO or leverage buyout, which is the infamous RJR Nabisco case. Next is dividend policy. We learn about when should company retain its earnings to spend it on capital investment, and when should they distribute the dividend to shareholder. The next one is issue in finance. In fraud risk management, we learn about the fraud risk triangle of why fraud happen and how to prevent them. We also learn some interesting facts about who is the most likely to commit fraud based on statistics. Now we are almost coming to the end. So we're learning about the international finance, where we learn about the concept of spot versus future market, arbitrage and exchange rate, and the difference between call and put option. Last but not least, we have a guest lecturer, Mr. Dewi Haerani, who teach us about the creating financial value through sustainable mindset. Before we end the video, there is a motto that we learned the most from Professor Roy Sembel in the class. It's about greed is good. Greed, for lack of the better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed is works. Greed clarifies, cuts through, and captures the essence of the evolutionary spirits. Greed in all of its forms. So this quote by Gordon Gekko from Wall Street movie. By this, we come to the end of the movie. Thank you very much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.